Incoming! Traveler, hurry! Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Shinue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go! Huh. Oh, so that's how it is.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too.
Oh, if it's...
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could.
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that Hu invited Zhongli over. Paimon never Happy Lantern Ride, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Ride! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but I heard that the audience loved it too. And she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's...
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to...
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough. Come to think of it,
Hold on. Xiangling came up with an... See? Someone here... Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful... Oh, so that's how you...
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choice... My suggestions were nothing...
Oh, the two of you. Oh, now anyway, I'll get every...
That sounds like it might be...
How about
Speaking of eat... Oh, you know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guo... As for...
The director went to collect a gift. Seems like it's...
Huh? Hu went to... Could it be... Kuching?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate...
Ta-da! We're here! Oh, we're not late to... Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Oh, I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Cat, to convene here with all of you...
It's almost Lantern Rite. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making...
Rex Lapis. May I...
The director asked me to buy sesame oil.
Then why would you come on...
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yenchao and received...
What about the
It's a
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Everyone here today is well known in their own field, and is probably... I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are great. You two...
You should take a seat too, Director.
Oh? Fine. When we arrived just now, the hosts at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food. Paimon would have never guessed the person who...
Oh, that's also the first...
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit... You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close... Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I find...
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary conqueror of demons. Changyun has brought... I remember you mentioning wanting him to...
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Xiangling and...
Whoa, everyone's getting all formal. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon.
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk. What's here truly a little get-together between friends? And that is something our consultant would say.
Indeed. Exceptional.
As for me, I'm just here. We all worked really hard. The cooking, helping with the family bit, and of course, everyone has to, as the one who brought everyone together. It goes without saying that I'm the one. Sounds kind of self-important, but...
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. Hero, I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if...
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
That does sound...
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come?
There might be...
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the...
In the time of the Archon War, the Adepti vanquished the demon. That is how the border between...
That's right. 1 point for the... But despite our deep-rooted connection, it's... You know, I'm pretty...
This matter is out of my control.
True, but I've kept that besides. It'll only be for...
But I didn't expect...
There's no need to worry, Conqueror. Our young exorcist over here is protected...
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey,
Huh?
I'm siding with Changyun. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing...
Huh? But now that I...
It sounds like you've heard the...
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern, thanks to his help. Things have been a lot. You should know him.
Seeds of...
And cultivated... that voice. Could it be... If I'm not mistaken... don't just sit there, Zhang. No such need. I'm coming in. You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this... Oh, it's...
Huh?
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat. This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most of... Whoa, these dishes look amazing!
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genyu? Genyu? Yup. Now that I've taken a close... I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. I never expected that there'd be another person...
Venti, you're being too humble.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few...
You've already... And bards go around...
Oh, right. And this... It was a... movie.
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at...
And I'm his boss. Oh, and
That's very
Oh? No wonder.
oh, you're not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the star. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard. Shao, you're an adeptus. Do you think?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering...
Real? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable, huh? Shao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the...
I've actually heard a few... The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself. I've heard that he's elegant and
Now, I would say that Mondstadt's poet... There's one I heard a while back that the meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a...
I think so too. If I were to give it a go, an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Changyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think? As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him. Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding?
Whenever people are all busy watching the festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly. To come together with all of you at the beginning of in a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what now I'm getting a little self-conscious. We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like... All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts!
What's with the urgency?
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion. Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then. Don't forget to come back!
Are you all right? It's hard to It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them, but this time... That's not what I meant. Or perhaps I should say and that's something I might never be able to do. That does... No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels... strangely novel. Yes, the parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be... General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy... But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not.
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching. To be honest, you looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here.
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway, let's...
Please wait. There's another reason why... Here, take...
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves... I'll be honest. Before Hu Tao invited, so I made a few servings. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started...
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba, too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes...
Okay.
That's alrighty. We should head back... You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? And your dessert is all...
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious... Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now...
Oh? Is this...
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. Lighting the incense will signify...
I see. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real... If knowledge were a...
But when it comes to having I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director...
Huh? That won't do. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacy...
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big... Just look at her! Xiangling, the disciple of an Adeptus, the Stove God's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition, the only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does... Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the...
Huh? Don't get...
Oh, not a bad choice. With the commerce... That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, which means
We should choose Changyu.
Huh? I can't be the one when we have the Adeptus Xiao has the most
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here. You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your own. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh, that's right! Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with— No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again. Huh? Who else is there? Huh? Huh? Does that mean— Oh,
I agree. Paimon's without a friend constantly by your— But once you have someone there—
Ah, the traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But with Paimon plays an indispensable—
you guys! Those were genuine compliments, right? Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a while.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as— Looks like we've come to an agreement.
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for— Here you go. Take the mat. It's getting late. I won't take up any—
Yep, the tea—
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. It's dark out.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. I think you know the place I'm talking about. It was great getting—
Bye. Oh. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the—
Understood. See you later.
Rex Lapis.
Just Zhongli. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhong...
Heaven forbid.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud. The same truth will sound different. I once had a pleasant chat about from the evidence she found and the conclusion she made. But there are multiple sides in the legends recorded by... But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, this was as true back then as just how Xiao may seem so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Rex
It looks like you understood what... The director asked me to accompany you on your return. But I don't think you'll need my protection. After that, it'll be...
Bye, Xiangling. Everyone's gone. Paimon always feels a little empty inside, which... At least... No. Paimon gotta mix... Xiao?
No need. I've stayed here from... The events of today occurred so abrupt. Okay, I'll